Can I ask for a favor from you? Of course. In marriage, we don't just give what's asked of us. We give it with the knowledge that love is behind every request and every answer. As I think about asking you for a favor after we're married, I realize that this marriage is a constant exchange of support. It's not just about the favors, but about the love that flows through them. In marriage, a favor isn't a burden, but a way of saying, I trust you and I need you. It's a reflection of how deeply we are connected, both physically and emotionally. What's more beautiful than knowing that after we're married, we can ask each other for anything because our love is strong enough to handle it all? That's the true essence of partnership. A favor, when asked between two people who love each other, is a gift. It's the ability to see beyond the request and into the heart of the one asking. There's something incredibly humbling about asking for a favor in marriage. It's not just about the request. It's about the faith and trust you have in each other to fulfill it. Marriage is a partnership where favors aren't just favors, they're acts of love. When I ask you for something, I know it's not just a favor, it's a shared moment of care. It's funny how, in marriage, something as simple as asking for a favor can carry so much weight. It's the unspoken connection, the shared understanding that makes every request meaningful. When I ask you for a favor, it's not about need, it's about connection. It's about us sharing a moment where my heart is open, trusting you to support me. There's a certain beauty in knowing that after we're married, I can ask you for a favor without fear, because in that moment, I know you'll be there to help, to love, to care. The ability to ask for a favor in marriage is a sign of strength, not weakness. It's the strength that comes from knowing you are loved and supported no matter what you ask for. What if the biggest favor I ask of you is just to be there for me, always, in the small and big moments? That's the kind of love that marriage is built on, unconditional, unspoken, and always there. In marriage, every request is an opportunity to show love. It's not just the favor itself, but the way we give it, the way we receive it, with open hearts and trusting souls. Can I ask for something big from you after we're married? Of course, but it won't just be a request. It'll be a reflection of how deeply I trust you to understand and support me. Marriage is about asking for what you need and offering what you can. It's about creating a space where no favor feels too big, because the love between us makes it all possible. The thought of asking you for a favor fills me with both excitement and gratitude. After we're married, I know that no matter what I ask, your heart will be there to answer. I know that after we're married, I'll never have to hesitate to ask for a favor. It's not just about the favor itself, but about knowing that I'll always have you by my side. In marriage, every favor asked is an act of love. It's not just about getting what you want, it's about feeling supported and understood in ways that go beyond words. Asking for a favor after we're married feels different. It's not about what you can give me, it's about what our love can create together in every moment, even in the small requests. In marriage, when you ask for a favor, it's not about weakness, it's about strength. The strength to be vulnerable, to lean on each other, and to trust that you'll always be there. The power of asking for a favor in marriage lies in the simplicity of it. It's not just about the favor, it's about the trust, the love, and the deep connection that makes it feel effortless. Marriage is the only place where you can ask for anything without fear. Because when you're married, the favor is never just about the request. It's about the love and the trust that bind you together. When we say, I do, it's not just a promise to love, it's a promise to ask for what we need, knowing that the other will always be there to answer with love and support. Asking for a favor after we're married isn't just a request. It's an invitation to share in the intimacy of our relationship, to open our hearts even more to each other's needs. In marriage, there are no small requests because every favor asked is a reflection of the deep trust and love we've built together over time. Marriage means that I don't have to fear asking for a favor. It means I can trust you with my heart and know that you will never hesitate to help, no matter what I ask for. The idea of asking for a favor after marriage feels different. It's not just about the favor, it's about the relationship, the love, and the commitment to always be there for each other. Marriage is not just a union of two souls, but a promise to always stand by each other, even when the world feels uncertain. I wonder what favor you'd ask of me after all of this time together, knowing how deeply we are intertwined. What is it about the bond of marriage that makes you feel both empowered and vulnerable at the same time? The thought of asking you for a favor after all we've shared is both intimate and profound. The trust that comes with marriage is a gift, one that allows us to ask for anything, no matter how big or small. What could be more meaningful than knowing that we are each other's safe haven, always? In marriage, it's not just about sharing the good times, but being able to ask for something when you're at your most vulnerable. The thought of asking you for a favor fills me with both excitement and warmth. The beauty of a lifelong partnership is the comfort in knowing that you can ask for a favor, no matter how big, because you know that you will be heard and understood with unconditional love. It's amazing how marriage makes you feel at home in another person's soul, making it so easy to ask for a favor, yet so hard to express all the emotions behind that simple request. When we say, I do, it's not just about the ceremony, it's the beginning of an unspoken agreement to always stand by each other, even when we need a favor that could change everything between us. Sometimes marriage isn't about grand gestures, but about the little requests that carry the most weight. Can I ask for your favor, knowing that it will mean the world to both of us? As we grow together, the thought of asking for a favor no longer feels selfish, but rather a reflection of how deeply I trust you and believe in our shared future. The depth of marriage is shown in the simplest of requests. To ask for a favor from you feels like asking for a piece of your heart, and there's nothing more sacred than that. There's something incredibly beautiful about being able to ask for a favor from your spouse, knowing it's not just a request, but a testament to the bond you share. In a marriage, asking for a favor isn't just about needing help, it's about feeling safe enough to make that request, knowing you'll be supported no matter the situation. What if the biggest favor I could ask of you is to just continue being the person you are? In marriage, even the simplest requests carry a weight of meaning. The beauty of marriage lies in the unspoken agreements, the ones that allow me to ask for a favor without hesitation, trusting in the love we've built together. There's an intimacy in asking for a favor from your spouse. It's not just about the favor itself, but about showing your vulnerability and asking for their support. In marriage, when you ask for a favor, it's not a sign of weakness, but a reflection of how strong your bond is. It's the trust that carries you through the ups and downs. Sometimes, the greatest gift in marriage is being able to ask for a favor, knowing that it will be given with love, understanding, and care, no matter how big or small. Marriage is the one place where you can be completely honest and raw. So when I ask you for a favor, I know I'm speaking from a place of trust and deep connection. Asking for a favor in marriage isn't about taking, it's about receiving love in its most genuine form. It's a bond that allows for both giving and taking, always with respect and understanding. I've always wondered what it would feel like to ask you for something big after we're married. Would you look at me with love or hesitation? Either way, I know I'll have your heart. In a relationship, asking for a favor is a vulnerable moment, but in marriage, it becomes a testament to the trust and the shared space where everything, big or small, is supported. As I think about asking you for a favor, I realize that the strength of our bond isn't measured by how often we ask, but by the love that guides each request, no matter how big it might be. Marriage isn't just about sharing a life, it's about having the courage to ask for what you need when the time comes, knowing that your spouse will be there, ready to support you. I wonder how it will feel to ask for a favor once we're married. Will it be as easy as breathing, or will it carry the weight of all our dreams, hopes, and fears for the future? In marriage, you can ask for anything because you know it's not just a request, it's a promise. A promise that no matter the favor, you'll be there to give it with love. The thought of asking you for something after we're married feels different, more intimate. It's not just about the favor, it's about knowing that we're building a life where we can always ask for what we need. Marriage is about two people creating a safe space where asking for help, asking for a favor, is not only possible but encouraged. It's the foundation of a loving partnership,